finished project. We got 2 full coats on every side. Everything's screwed back down. I think it looks pretty good. Relatively easy to pull it up and put it back down. Got screws across the front with a metal plate that holds it down. Got a set of screws here that go across, and here they go across. And at the dovetail, you have a set of screws that does both ends with a metal trim plate. That's what we got. So we'll do a little review, discuss about what we like and don't like about it. So this is our Big Tex 10CH 20-foot car trailer with a dovetail. The total length is 20 feet, with that includes the dovetail. It has a 9,990 gross vehicle weight rating. So it puts it to where we could carry a 7,700 pound vehicle or cargo capacity. We did decide to buy this new from a trailer company up in the Reno area for a couple reasons. The big one was cost to use trailers in our area is very high. They just don't depreciate. We normally only buy broken used vehicles and then fix them up just because of that depreciation factor, and we can get a good deal. Trailers, on the other hand, whether it's car trailers, cargo trailers, box trailers, toy haulers, they go for a premium here, the used ones. So when you look at buying a used trailer, 90% of the time, if you're getting a good deal on it or a decent deal, you're going to have to put tires on it. Wheel bearings may need to be replaced, brakes serviced, if not replaced. The wood decking is definitely hardly ever maintained properly, so you're going to have to replace the wood decking. So when you add all that up, you're really not going to save that much money when it comes to the cost of a new trailer like this. And we were on a time frame. We didn't have the luxury of waiting just for the good deal to pop up. I've always, since we've been here, in this area for the last couple of years, I've been keeping an eye out for a trailer. I knew I wanted a car trailer, at least an 18-foot, and they have not popped up at a decent price. They've always been at or above new prices for some strange reason. So timing just kind of fell in our lap. We were making arrangements. We rented a trailer. We're going to go over, pick up that Volkswagen Touareg with the diesel engine. The guy called us and said he had trouble finding the title, to wait until he finds it. And fortunately, that was for a good reason, because we turned around and took the rental trailer back to our house, and sure enough, the tires were leaking air. So we took it in, dropped it off the rental outfit, and that's just been the last couple times we've rented trailers from multiple different locations. It's a gamble on what kind of quality trailer you're going to get. Whether the tires have any tread lift on them, the axles are bent, whether it trailers down behind, follows your car very well. I was just getting really irritated. And when it comes to towing vehicles, I really am keen on quality trailer. So that really bothered me. And then just timing. They could never guarantee they wouldn't hold a trailer. So whether, it was just a headache trying to go rent a trailer, go pick up a vehicle, then come back. And lastly, I knew we were going to go up and pick up my parents' car up in Idaho and bring it back and sell it for them because they didn't drive it anymore. So the trailer rental companies will stopped allowing us to take it out of state. So that was a big issue. I didn't want to deal with it. So we made the choice to go ahead and move forward with this trailer, and overall, I'm really happy with it. There was some attention to details, like we saw. They didn't paint the frame rails very well, but that's okay for me. The car trailer tows and trailers behind my vehicle very well, empty and loaded. We towed the Touareg and the spare engine on there. That was a heavy load through the San Jose Bay Area roads, which were just horrible, and it did great. Didn't have any issues. The dovetail was not my first choice, but I'm glad I do, especially with a new project that we might be getting. I'm still talking about it with my father, but it's looking promising. So yeah, we love the trailer. The trailer's great. We're going to mount a removable winch. I already bought the winch. It's a 13,000 pound winch that I'm going to mount it to where it's a receiver mount on the front of the trailer, so I can remove it. I can throw it in my Excursion if we want to do some recovery with the Excursion, and we're not taking the trailer. So we're going to wire all that up, and we're looking forward to it. I'll probably build a little toolbox on the front just to keep straps and everything like that. So I think it's going to be a fun little, very useful trailer. So here we're in Idaho picking up my parents' 2004 Lincoln Navigator. We're taking it home. They don't drive it anymore, so it's been in storage. So we're going to haul it back to our area and sell it for them. That way they don't have to deal with flakes and hassles of trying to sell it. So this was a nice towing opportunity with our new trailer. As you can see, it sits on it nicely. Excursion did great. We stopped off, got some fuel. It was raining, and towed really nice. Got some extra gear. The Lincoln is actually full of tables and chairs that we're bringing back to, just stuff that they don't use anymore, and then my whole family and all our gear. So it was a good full load. And here we're pulling into our driveway after bringing it back from Idaho. Again, the Excursion did great towing this. For a stock truck, fully loaded, the trailer, I never complain. I really love towing with this vehicle. I can't wait to see how much better it tows once we get the suspension all converted over and improved. Bigger brakes and all that. So, no, she towed good. We'll do a little walk around of the Lincoln, because as you notice, we did sell our Cadillac Escalade. The reason why we sold it is once we got the day that we drove it off the trailer here, we started looking around. I was kind of planning what we needed to do to get it ready for sale, and we noticed how much more room the third row seat has than the Cadillac. So my kids got in there, we tested it out, we went through it. The vehicle, again, it's a 2004 Lincoln Navigator, four-wheel drive. It's got the part-time transfer case with low range, four-wheel air suspension, the 5.4 V8, and my dad's the second owner. They bought it from him as a Lincoln certified vehicle with like 24,000 miles on it, I believe, and it's only got 96,000 miles on it. So after we talked to my parents, we decided we were going to buy it from them, and then we could sell our Cadillac. I've been looking for a vehicle to replace the Cadillac. Just the third row seat hasn't been comfortable for my kids. I've just outgrown it, and this one has so much more room. So this car is now the wife's car. Really didn't need to do anything to it. We changed the engine oil and cleaned the air filter. Again, it's got 96,000, so at 100,000 miles, we're going to pull it in the shop and just go through and change all the fluids in the front and rear axles, transmission flush, brake line flush, power steering. About the only modification I'd like to do to it is put an electric cooling fan on it and get rid of that clutch-driven fan. This one's going to be fairly light-duty work, so again, it's going to be the wife's car. stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.